I really don't have a lot to say. Honestly, I wasn't even going to write an opening at all, but I thought I'd better say something. So here it goes. That was the worst Chiefs team I have seen on a Sunday in almost 10 years. There was only one good thing to come out of it, and that was number 7, Harrison Butker.
Yep.
We are still atop the AFC West and the AFC for that matter. But I hope that whatever distractions caused this horrific game can be over as we head into November and into Germany. We are the Indiana Chiefs Fans Podcast. We love our Chiefs. We stand behind our Chiefs and we worship at the house of Mahomes. I am joined by 3-time podcasting favorite and new daddy, Chico Noise.
You just call me Daddy. Chico Daddy.
Yes.
Wait, Chica Daddy.
And of course, the Chief, Mr. Phil Jordan, back in
Oh,
house. That's he's a one-time podcasting guru. Chico, welcome back. Phil, good to see you. How's it been going?
Since Monday, good. Sunday, not so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sunday was one of those like, did this just happen? Days. But whatever. I mean, yeah. The rest of the week has been busy, but other than that, good.
The baby's first Chiefs game was a loss. So
Actually,
right,
no. Actually, not. The baby's first Chiefs game was a win. Yes.
Oh,
That was the Chargers game because we watched it at your house.
oh, that's right. Well, because we came home, right? That's right.
Yep.
Literally, as we got home, the game was starting.
That's right.
Okay. All right.
that's because your dad missed some of the game when we were talking about it last week. He's like, "Well, I missed that part. I was driving the Gunners."
Yep.
That's right. Okay, we're good.
All right.
So she is not a bad luck charm for the
Now
Chiefs.
she's 1-1.
She's 1-1. It's okay.
Start her life out 1-1.
So a fun factoid you could do is keep track of Chiefs wins and losses for her lifespan.
It's not a bad idea.
That'd be kind of cool.
Just get her a special tablet, little notebook, and just keep tallies. So when she's like 16, she's like, "Dad, what the fuck is this?"
Let me sit you down. I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, I even put notes beside each game. This game we won, and this is what you wore, and how many bottles you drank in the first half.
How many beers I drank.
This isn't about the birds and bees when I break this book out.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. We need to talk. She is absolutely adorable. Instantly fell in love, absolutely, and enjoy my time. I did during that first game. I might have mentioned this last week. We did talk about Arrowhead. We did talk about Mahomes and Kelsey and all that. This week I took her because they come down to the house. Because obviously, it was we had to find it on a special channel in the middle of nowhere to be able to watch it. And so I took her around and I showed her all the stuff. She got to see the game day posters and the Juju helmet and
nice.
Yeah, so it was fun just walking her around. She slept the whole time. She didn't see a damn thing, but it's all right. It's okay.
One day she's gonna be like, I remember that.
One day she'll be wearing that Juju helmet around the house. Yeah. This was my grandpa's.
Well, I'll be honest, I wish I didn't see it either and slept through it, but I was already tired when that game started because of that change I had at 1 a.m. Sunday morning. So
true. Keeping you busy.
Yeah.
Well, Chief's back at home. He's I noticed that not much has changed on that wall behind you. I thought you're going to be doing that man cave up.
I haven't had the motivation, to be honest. These kids are they take a lot out of you. As Gunner knows, having an 8-month-old and a 4-year-old running around every night is taking to get used to yet again. So here soon, I got to do it because I really need the space down here for my work.
Right.
And right now, it's a box haven. I mean, I have to step over things just to make it here.
Let's hope he doesn't have to get up and leave in the podcast. We can watch him fall over some shit.
Really okay?
Yeah. As Jeremy's calling Karen, hey, Phil, he's still not up yet. Can you please check on him?
I hear some moaning.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the ghost.
Yeah. I think he said call 911. Oh my gosh.
I think Gunner, do you hear the word blood? Is he saying there's blood everywhere? I'm so confused. Anyways, we got to finish our podcast.
Yeah.
I'll call her in a minute.
Hey, we'll just mute him. Mute his line. And then you see all these people coming in the basement in the back. Like,
bringing in a stretcher and
moving all the boxes for me.
There you go.
Cart him out.
Hey, we could go over and help him and just help cart some of those boxes out of there.
No.
Hey, EMT, just load those in the back and bring them all over here.
Yeah. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with all these posters. I mean, they're sitting all around me. Like, it's got to be at least 25 of them. So,
one big poster.
What, on the siding of the house?
Yeah.
Hey, we could laminate them and then you can put them out there. They'd be all right.
I might have to go for the ceiling.
All right, wait.
Put 25 of them on the ceiling would be kind of cool.
That would be neat. I could go with that, but like I said, you need to laminate them or something. You just can't stick tacks in them and call it good.
No. I'll put them in frames, man.
You're gonna hang frames from the ceiling?
Why the hell not?
Made a little podcast. The Tennessee game fell on him.
So I kid you not, right in this corner right here. Oh gosh, Bobby's what? 14 years ago, 13 years ago. She runs upstairs at 2 a.m. Karen and I are still up, obviously. Severely intoxicated, of course.
No.
She comes in and says, Dad, the ceiling's bowing. I'm like, what do you mean the ceiling's bowing? Said the drunk man. And I'm like, what's she smoking? I mean, she's 16, maybe, So I run downstairs with her and look, and I'm like, oh, shit. So what does any drunk person do in their right mind? Get on a
poke
chair?
it.
Oh, no, I didn't poke it. I punched right through it. I didn't poke it. I punched right through it. Yeah. So those of you listening that have a ice maker, that have a PVC line or whatever you want to call it, replace it immediately with a metal threaded line. So just my 2 cents.
Flooded out the room, did it?
Yeah. But State Farm took care of it. So
hey, State Farm is there.
Hey, they even paid for the towels and the laundry that we did. I mean,
wow.
I was like, okay. But anyway, so that is a true story. So maybe putting them on the ceiling is not a good idea. So.
No, maybe not. But
I'll find a place.
You can sing us a song.
On the piano, man?
No. Like a good neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
State Farm is there.
Yeah, Mahomes, he's a big sponsor of them, and so am I.
And the New Heights State Farm has become a sponsor of New Heights now too. So
yeah, they are the #1 podcast. So
that's what I hear. I think we're number 200 and I don't know
78,374.
Yeah,
that's just Chiefs podcast.
One of these days, we're gonna make it big with 10,000 users.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
Damn. I hope that happens soon.
Yeah, me too. We need to do some more marketing, evidently.
Yes. But we do love but we do love the listeners who chime in, which reminds me, I didn't bring it. Gunner, do you have access to the Chiefs fans email?
I do.
Since I'm in a different location, I did not have access to it on this computer. So I apologize. I should have been thinking ahead. We did get a new email.
Ooh.
And I'm hoping that Chico can get it here.
Hey, while he's pulling that up, did you trace down that fake account? I believe it's a fake account.
That's why I did not reach out to it, because the more I got to looking at it, the more I believe that you are correct. It is a fake account.
Come on, I'm a IT guy, and it was created like October 16th or whatever, and it mirrored pictures are on another Facebook profile that had like I don't know 50,000 users or something.
Right.
But I wanted you to have the fun this time, so I didn't tell you anything else after that. I was hoping you reached out to get scammed in some manner.
No, I looked at it and I went to the profile and he had like 25 followers, and they had actually liked every comment on that post. Yeah. And I was like, okay, that's a red flag. And then I went to the site and said, that's a red flag. And I didn't reach out. I'm a little bummed, but it's still fun to tell people that Matt Henney liked one of our comments, and people were like, "Oh fuck, that's cool." I was like, "Yeah, it is." Bam. But
Matt Henney,
Chad Henney. Sorry, what was
I thinking?
Oh,
now
I was thinking Matt
the fuck
Moore.
with you,
Lamar. I was thinking Matt Moore.
Hey, Matt.
It's still not the same there, Lamar.
Matt Castle.
Not even
Lamar.
So when we're at
Lamar.
we're at the last game. I forgot to say it in the last podcast. There's a dude walking around with a number 7 jersey on, and I'm like, I told the people, don't let this guy in the stadium. Please.
Oh, he was wearing a Castle. He was wearing a Castle jersey. Really?
I said, and they even started laughing. They're like, they just went like this. So don't let him in. But
only one number 7.
There is only one.
If I had to wear a jersey in the Arrowhead of a past player, that is never going to be on my list. Guaranteed.
I think I'd wear my Bono one over my Matt Castle one.
I'd wear anything almost over that jersey.
All right, Chico, what do you got for me?
Let's see. It says Golden J Chief and the new Papa Chico. First, congratulations to Chico on the birth of the newest Chiefs fan. Welcome to the kingdom, Sophia Joe. To the question that you asked, Golden J, Mecole Hardman was drafted in the 2nd round as an insurance policy for Tyreek Hill. Hill was facing trumped-up charges by his girlfriend for hitting their child. This all occurred just before the NFL draft. He was projected to have the same speed Hill had. Hope this answers your question. Keep up the great podcast. How about those Chiefs, Coach Rob?
All right, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. I did respond to the email, but I did want to get on here and say thank you. I knew somewhere in the back of my mind that I know that we had drafted Hardman because of his speed, and I had forgotten about the trumped up charges on Hill. Obviously, it didn't really go anywhere. There's a little slap on the wrist, I think, at best, if they even found anything. But so that's I was asking about Hardman's draft and all that stuff. So, Coach, thank you so much. Coach keeps me in line on a lot of shit, so I love it. He keeps me up to date on the stupid shit that I say and or the questions I have. So he keeps me in line.
You would have read the article on NFL.com when they got him back to the team. It covered that, actually, oddly enough.
I didn't see that article come up, or I get so much Chiefs information thrown at me. Right now it's all Taylor Swift and how the Lucky Charm wasn't in Denver and now she's back in Kansas City to to be by her boyfriend's side after he suffers this 15-point loss. And
well,
I think they said they were playing one of her songs. I can't remember, or the crowd was singing it. I don't remember the name of it. Do you?
Shake It Off, I think.
Yeah, that's it. So,
I also read that Kelsey, once they flew into Denver, went down to Texas and actually went to, was it Texas?
Yes.
Went to the World Series.
Correct. And people were
And
chastising him, right?
yeah, so I don't know how much practice he got technically, if they did have any practice in Denver. But
Well, I mean, that was Friday night. They flew in Friday. He went down there Friday night for that game, was back. The game wasn't on Saturday. I mean, it was on Sunday. And Travis Kelce's wasn't the problem. I mean, in all significance of this game, Travis Kelce was not the problem. He had
Right.
6 receptions on 9 targets for 58 yards, leads the receiving corps with that. I mean, the problems lie other places.
Yeah, don't get me. Well, I guess we
Well,
should get started.
we're gonna let's get going. So
turnovers.
yeah. So, anyways, real quick, thanks, Coach, for the email. Keep them coming. You know I love them, and I'll be as fast to respond to them as I can. So, let's get into this game. Let's get into the problems of this game. We went to Denver, went to Mile High Stadium, lost 24-9 to the Denver Broncos after 16 straight wins.
15 or 16, yeah.
Okay. So dating back to 2015, which is a nice stretch, but now we can just wipe that off the board and not worry about it. It's over and done with. We're not gonna hold that record, so we can quit worrying about that. Once again, our receiving core is not looking up to par. MVS, nice catch, turns, gets the ball punched out.
Yeah.
Mahomes throws 2 interceptions. That's 3 of the 5. What was Hardman muffs the fucking punt. In my mind is last week's big run back for him, that 50-yard, is now stuck in his head. He wants to do that again. In my mind, he was fielding that 50 yards downfield. He was looking up, wasn't paying attention. Fucking ball goes right through his hands. Boom. It's the same problem that, we had in the past with some of the other punt returners. He needs to focus on the ball and worry about that. And once again, why is he fielding it inside of the 10? Why are we taking it at the 5-yard line only to get tackled and have our fucking offense start at 5? Let's see where it bounces. If it bounces in the end zone, we get to start at 25. Why are we taking these balls at the 5 to 10-yard line when we progressively could get better field position if you do not take the ball?
I think he was in his mind, like you said, trying to get a spark going, but the only spark that happened was for the other team.
Chico, thoughts on that?
I mean, not really. It is what it is. I mean, everybody drops one. I mean, I was disappointed. I think we were both yelling at the TV at that point. So, it's just football, I guess. I mean, that's I mean, he really didn't play a good game either way. So,
no, 2 receptions, 13 yards on 2 targets. I mean, he did catch both of his targets, which is great. Listen, do I think Hardman's a fucking problem on punt returns? Absolutely not. I think it was
Sky Moore.
Yeah, it's an actual muff. It happened. Hopefully, he learns from that and realizes keep your eye on the ball before you decide to take off, and catch the ball and then worry about where you're going to run. Don't be paying attention there.
Hey, to quote the famous Hank Hill, "Don't look at me, Hardman. Look at the ball, Hardman. Don't look at me.
Come on, Bobby.
Yeah.
Come on, McCall.
Bobby.
Don't look at the ball. Look at the ball." No, that poor Bobby still lives that nightmare every day in her dreams, I think. Softball. But yeah, there were 5 turnovers total. I'm trying to think. There was the last one a fumble. I can't remember. 5 turnovers.
I don't remember what the 5th one was. Like I said, I got those 4.
Once you get past 3, does it really fucking matter? when you're playing a team that's down and out, but regardless, our game
Oh,
sucked.
Mahomes fumble,
Yeah.
Nicole fumble, MVS fumble,
yeah.
Okay. So it was a
and then
fumble.
2 INTs. Yep.
2 INTs. Yep.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
forgot about the quarterback sack fumble.
Yep.
Which should lead us into the next conversation.
Let's go. Take us in.
Why in the hell did they let Mahomes play? This game was, even if we lost, pretty much meaningless in the AFC West. Probably meaningless in the AFC. The poor guy got sick Saturday night. He pumped him up with IVs, Saturday, Sunday. Let him rest. Bring in the backup quarterback. Let him play a game. Let him get some experience. I mean, that's what went through my head the entire game. I'm like, why is he playing?
Chico?
I
Thoughts?
honestly think that Gabbert probably could have played a better game. I don't know that he would have been perfect, but I think that putting him in a situation where we're playing a team that's what 3-5, or no, 2-5 at the time.
Yeah.
I think it would have been really great to have him in there playing.
So my thought process is on this. We pride ourselves as Chiefs fans and as a Chiefs organization that we have depth at each one of these positions. And, we do. Minus maybe the wide receiver core. Gabbert was kept on because he's a veteran and is supposed to be able to handle situations like this. If we are not going to utilize Gabbert in this situation where Patrick Mahomes is walking into the motherfucking stadium carrying a bottle of Theraflu, then why didn't we just keep Shane Buechele? Because Andy Reid has this fucking mindset that he has to keep a veteran quarterback. So you have your veteran quarterback, utilize him in this sort of game. This is a game that should have been a lot closer than what it was. And I know we have some fumbles, that weren't necessarily MBS's fumble was not MBS's fault, man. He had that thing fucking raped out of him. So I mean, they come in behind him and fucking gave it to him from right behind, and they punched it out. And it is what it is.
And you're still jealous.
I am because MVS is a sexy man, and I wanted to be in that position.
I really think the scores in this game should have been flip flopped. 24-9 would have been a reasonable score for it to be.
With the Chiefs win?
With the Chiefs win.
Right.
Take away the 5 turnovers. Subtract, more points than they got.
I mean, Russell Wilson was 12 of 19 for 114 yards.
Yeah, I mean,
he didn't do anything for anybody's fantasy, that's for sure.
If you look at the stat sheet, take out the score and take out the turnovers. If you said the other team won, people would be like, bullshit.
There's no fucking way.
So, yeah.
No, there is absolutely no way. Patrick Mahomes, and once again, here we are. We're talking about a very sick Patrick Mahomes. He threw for 241 yards, which is what the entire fucking Denver offense had in total yards for the whole team.
Yeah, I will say they had our number on the running game, which made the team somewhat one-dimensional,
right?
In my opinion. And for the love of God, stop giving McKinnon the ball when it's 3rd and 4th and 1. Stop it.
What, you mean the 2 carries for -2 yards?
Yes, for the love of God, man.
It seems pretty normal.
It kills me every single time. And I'm just like, I go like this at home. I was like, when I see him in the backfield, it's 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1, I'm going like, ain't shit gonna happen, buddy. Ain't gonna get a yard.
No, because they know what's coming. They know what's coming on a fucking one. Or they do the goddamn jet sweep. Okay, everybody has already got the fucking jet sweep figured out. Stop with the fucking jet sweep to Tony or Sky Moore, because they're not getting out on the outside.
I think we ran that 3 times, if I recall, in the game, the jet sweep.
I see that Tony has one carry for -3 yards. Hardman's got 1 for 3, so I'm assuming those are the 2.
Okay, there might have been just maybe 2, but I'm with you, man. The play ain't gonna work. And if you have McKinnon in the backfield, do what he's good at. Play action. Don't stop giving him the damn ball.
Isaiah Pacheco, 8 carries for 40 yards. They only let him touch the ball 8 fucking times.
I don't get it, man.
His longest was 19, for God's sake.
Remember I brought that up?
Andy, listen to us. Run the ball. You want the fucking long ass throw plays. You want those fucking down the field open receivers. Learn to run the fucking ball. We need to have a diversity in our run to throw, run to pass percentages. Everybody knows we're going to throw every fucking down.
And why is it when Pacheco's getting warmed up and hot, all of a sudden he's out for an entire quarter? What in the hell is what? I mean, why are they putting Allaire in there and McKinnon and friggin' Pacheco seems to be missing for an entire quarter?
Allaire, 1 carry for 4 yards.
I'm just saying I don't get it in general.
No, and but I'm just saying. Game. I mean, he's not even making it 4 yards is not bad. I mean, on a run. I could do fucking 3 runs at 4 yards and be fine every fucking run. But
I want to see that.
Boom, 4 yards. Boom, 4 yards. Boom, 4 yards. Hey, it's a first down.
No, I don't get it. They need at least a third of the plays to be run plays, something like that. I mean, we can't be 90-10, ratio.
Like
when we do run it, don't do jet sweeps. Don't do these stupid
gadget
4th
plays.
and 1 and 3-and-1s with McKinnon. Put fucking Pacheco in there. Keep him in there. That's what he's for.
What was that play that I saw his opening and he went up? I can't remember, but it was, I don't know who was running it. It might have been Pacheco, but he completely missed his gap. He would have had like 40 yards on that run. And I was like, his gap was right there. What is he doing?
Yeah, I think it was Pacheco because when they played the replay, Chico looks at me and goes, "Look, right there's the hole. If he just would have turned left, he would have had a giant hole."
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. Don't know what the problem with that game plan was, but it wasn't a good one. That's all.
Well,
I don't know if you listened to the presser.
Do what?
Did you listen to the post-game show at all?
No.
I always do. So even win or lose, I listen to the damn thing because, A, I want to hear how awesome we were when we win. It's awesome to listen to. But it's also interesting to listen when we lose, and, everybody, Big Red was like, yeah, we played like shit, basically. Well, duh. I mean, turnovers are a problem. You think? So it's on me. And Mahomes, same thing. It was on me. It's on the entire team. It's on the entire organization. Don't put a product out like that again, please. Please.
The main reason I didn't watch it was because I didn't want to hear, we need to fix these problems. We need to fix these problems because that's what they've been saying for 8 weeks now. Well, we need to fix these problems. Well, you know what? Fucking fix them already. Your wide receiver core is shit. Fix it. Figure out which ones are working and which ones are not, and let's make it happen because this is where our problem lies. You want to throw the ball? Good. Get us some receivers that can fucking catch the ball.
Well, we're beyond that now.
Rice, Watson, and Hardman. Once Hardman gets back into the flow, there's your 3 mains right there.
And give me Noah Gray. I'll fucking take Noah Gray all day long. Dude.
Noah Gray rocked it with his whole friggin' elbow all locked up in a, air cast, whatever you want to call it.
Absolutely.
I mean, dude, that one catch he made on the sideline, I thought he was out of bounds.
Yeah.
And they replayed it, and I'm like, well, I'll be damned. He got both
toes
down and his whole crane on his arm.
Yep. I'm good with McKinnon coming out of the backfield. The guy can catch the ball. He can make plays.
Don't give him the ball to run.
But, when Sky Moore and Kadarius Toney are taking 2/3 of the snaps and they're only getting 3-4 targets combined, there's something wrong there. Let's get him out of there. Let's get some of these guys in there that can get open and make shit happen. And let's bench. Once again, man, I will be the first to tell you, I have been a big advocate of Sky Moore since we drafted him. Let's get him in there. Let's get him playing. Let's get some reps. Well, guess what? I was wrong. Sky Moore show is over. We need to park his ass on the bench and get Rice and Watson more fucking snaps. Get them a chance to get out there and get open.
Yep.
Watson was amazing. Watson,
Yep.
that one catch where he went up and then he comes down. He's got that big V Mueller fucking brace on his elbow. I'm like, good God, man, that is unbelievable. But man, I hope Hardman can bounce back and have another good week as we head into the Germany game. And I think if you look at him on the sidelines after that muffed punt, I think he took that to heart really, really hard.
Yeah,
And I think that's going to turn him around for next week. He doesn't concern me. We just need to get rid of. We need to get Sky Moore and all them off of the fucking off of the field. So you freaked me out, Gunner. Sorry.
Stuff's changing. Watch out.
It's like shit. Oh my God, where are we going? All right, man. Let's get into this. Walk us through it, buddy.
Yes.
Oh, Chief, I can't wait to see what this final score is.
I already know what it is.
I know you know.
Week 8, Chiefs versus Broncos. Like we said, probably the most disappointing game in a good amount of time.
Yeah.
Final score was 9-24. Denver. We were all way off, obviously. I think it's the biggest differential we've had on a score. I didn't even want to give anybody points for this. It was so bad. Golden Jay was 36 off, Chief was 42 off total, and I was 35 off total. So
that's insane.
Yes, it is. Holmes had a total of 241 yards. Golden Jay took that with 338. We were both a little bit over that. He had 0 touchdowns, which nobody could have guessed that one. So yeah, 3 and 4 on those. His total, Kelsey's total yards, he had 58, and Golden Jay took that with 118. Didn't break his 100. I'm not even sure he's gonna break his 1,000-yard season at this point, but
he still will.
I hope so. God, I hope so.
He's sitting about 600 right now.
Is that what it is?
I'll look. You continue.
Okay.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Let's see. Receivers who had the most yards, it was Rice, and Golden Jay took that. We both had Hardman for that one. Longest pass play was 39 yards. Golden Jay took that one 38. Interceptions to sacks. We had 0 interceptions and had 6 sacks, which is pretty good.
Oh man, we didn't even talk about the defense in that game.
No. Yeah.
That defense helped us quite a bit. Yeah. Although there were some points where it's bad. Most sacks was Karlaftis, which I had George.
Nice.
George.
He had 2.5. Butker was perfect. Went 3 for 3. And Taylor was not there.
That's just pathetic.
So total for the week was 9, 2, and 9, which makes the overall 49, 44, 56.
Chief had 2 points this week.
Yeah, that's just sad.
And you got those off of 2. Wait, you got those off of the Butker and the Taylor Swift.
Yes. Hey, you got to get your points where you can get them.
Hey, yeah, I absolutely. What's the dolphin? What is the dolphin?
I was typing quick.
Oh
my gosh.
Yeah. So yeah, disappointing game. I was thinking about it today. I mean, it was our Colts game from last year.
Absolutely.
That's the only thing I could think is it was the game that we could have done a lot of things differently, and it was a team that shouldn't have beat us that beat us because they were headhunting for us. Yeah. They wanted that win. So they're tired of hearing that the Chiefs had beat them 16 times in a row. It's time to get one back, and they showed up and they did it. So, well, they didn't really show up, but everything went their way.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So we move on.
Yeah, the Dolphins.
We learn from our mistakes and our loss, and hopefully it's better. Hopefully it's better in Germany against a very tough Miami Dolphins.
Yes, yes. So let's talk defense. Defense did an amazing job in Denver.
Yep.
The first couple series, man, they couldn't hold the run down. I mean, the run was breaking them apart, but they came back. They kicked ass, 6 sacks. They're going to do that again. They're going to keep Tehu Tahaka Nakatoko
Tua.
Tua. Yeah, they're going to keep him moving around. I don't know that I mean, he's a good quarterback. I don't know how great he is outside the pocket, but I still think this is going to be a very close game. I'm going to go 38-36, Kansas City for the win by 2.
All
I got
right.
34-31.
I'm gonna go 28-30
28-30.
Chiefs. Sorry. And
It's like,
I'm
do you
gonna
just call a Chiefs loss there, Chief?
hold on. I need to change this slightly.
Uh-oh.
27, sorry, 30. And put OT.
Oh,
Oh,
you think it's going to go into overtime?
I'm calling it now.
All right.
I like that. All of our scores could really. That's an overtime call.
Yeah, I mean that's why I looked at it. I was like, yeah, you got to change that slightly.
Gotcha. I'm going to go 268 on Mahomes yards.
Got 361.
And I'm gonna go right in the middle with 325.
TDs.
4.
3.
I didn't even notice you had 4
Yeah, I have 4. Kelsey.
total yards. I'm going to go 87.
101. The Fox.
The Fox. Touchdowns.
2 of those. 2 of Mahomes' 4 are going to be to Kelsey.
4. I'm just kidding. I only have three
I see
touchdowns
that.
total. I was seeing if
saw that.
you
I
were
was like, whoa.
I was seeing if you're paying attention. I'm gonna go with 1.
Most yards.
Kelsey.
Receiver.
Wide receiver. They got to have a WR behind them. I'm going to go Rice.
They got to catch up on points. So MVS.
Yeah, that always works out for you when you take MVS.
Hey, he has one breakout game a year. Maybe this is it.
This will be it. Longest pass play.
Longest pass play, 46 yards.
39. You see what I'm doing here?
Yeah, you're taking anything that's going to be under 39 is at a point.
Interceptions and sacks.
I think we're going to have I think it's a 2 interception day.
Damn you.
I think I'm going to go 4 sacks.
Yes. Thank you. 2 interceptions and 3 sacks.
2/3, baby.
Yep.
Who's gonna have the most?
Man, you taking George again, are you?
I'm gonna take him again.
All right. Well, I will take Jones.
Same. Jones.
Will Butker be perfect?
Absolutely, yes, he will be perfect. That Germany air don't mean nothing.
That's a fucking move.
Well,
Now
Taylor be there.
this is actually a really good question.
I'm gonna go and say yes. I know. I mean, that's a good market for her to show up in.
I'm gonna go yes. Also, I think that after if it is true, and she flew back into Kansas City to console Travis after on Monday, which there are videos of her getting off of her private jet. She might just go ahead and go to Germany for that last game because her tour starts.
Yeah.
And she's not going to be at any more games this year.
I think she went to get, she didn't go to console Kelsey. She went to get some.
Well, I mean, either
Same
or.
thing.
I mean, that's still the consoles. Yeah, it's a
Get her-
consolation prize that I'd take.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, should I put the points in now? Let's see. 1.
You're gonna regret that.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and give him 2.
Okay. There you go. There's predictions for the week.
Oh man.
The weekend. 9:30 a.m., 8:30 for the
Oh,
Chief. But
you're gonna have to be up at 8:30 on Sunday morning.
I'm always up by 8-ish.
I know it's not as tough for you, but is Karen gonna be able to be up that early?
I have no clue.
better get her a lot of coffee.
Yeah, no shit.
I am going to wake her up at 8:15.
And if she gets out of bed to watch the game, that is her.
Yeah. Which, by the way, how was your game watching experience? Was it good?
It was real good. It was real
Okay.
good. Yeah, it
Cool.
turned out really, really good. Yeah, very happy.
Glad to hear.
I just need to get with you about the other piece of that thing that we talked about.
Okay.
So, Kelsey's at 583, so he's over 500 at the
Midpoint.
at midpoint.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he had last week's game, which what gave him 179. I think that's what it was. Does it give his full stats? Didn't give the 179. 179 versus the Chargers, 124 versus Denver the week before that. So he's, as coach pointed out to me in that text message, as long as he hits 65 yards a game.
Yeah, something stupid like that.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. He'll get it.
Yeah. And then, I know that's a silly thing to hold on to over everything else that's going on with Travis Kelce. I'm fucking concerned he's not going to get his 1,000-yard season, which would be, I do believe, 8th in a row.
Something like
that.
He already has the record, I think, for wide receivers consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, if I remember correctly.
Right on.
But let's rock it, man. Let's get another receiver with 100 yards, and we'll be fine for every single game we play the rest of the year.
Rumor has it that Rice is going to be that guy.
I think he can be. I mean, we've seen what he can do. So,
yeah,
it's just getting him used to, the NFL and our playbook.
Yeah.
If Mahomes can still put up, I mean, we watched it during that, was it the Chargers game? He put up 300 yards in the first half.
Yeah.
Like, if he could do that every game and keep it consistent, he was on pace for 600 yards in that game. I mean, obviously that's not really likely, but
we want to see
400, even 450.
Mm-hmm. No, we want to see a 600-yard.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Well, did we talk about this last week? Only one quarterback has. Okay, let me rephrase that. No quarterback has thrown a 600-yard game in a single game. There is one quarterback who has thrown 600 yards in 4 consecutive quarters.
Right.
So
Brady.
Yeah, and that's Brady. So like 3rd and 4th and 1st and 2nd, or something. It had to be like that, but
yeah. Well, it could be 4th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd.
That's true. Or it could be 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 1.
Or it could just be in the same game.
No, it can't be in the same game. It has not been in one single game. No quarterback has thrown 600 yards.
Exactly. That's what we want.
That's exactly what we want. But I'm not jonesing for it. That's not one of those things that we were just Phil is. When we were looking at his yardage in that first half of the Chargers game, that was one of the trivia questions we were throwing around. So, in case anybody of our listeners were ever wondering, what the
fuck? When we're not yelling at the TV, we're trying to come up with random facts.
That's right. That's right.
So, what time are we meeting at the airport to get to Germany?
That's Thursday night, right?
It's a Sunday morning game, so we got to leave at least by Friday.
Yeah, but I think it wasn't the tickets for Thursday night. Listen, it's a 15-hour flight, dude. I want a little time to snooze on Friday and then sightsee on Saturday before the game on Sunday. Come on, work with me here.
No, that means we should leave tomorrow then.
All right.
Like
So
I
what's
like
what
I
time
said,
tomorrow?
my cure for long flights overseas is just drink the entire flight.
Oh, okay.
Take a cab to your hotel, wake up, feel hungover, and you'll have no jet lag, guaranteed.
Oh, that's
So
funny shit.
that's my worldly travel advice to everyone out there to avoid the jet lag.
Let's
Don't
tell the
have jet lag.
Skywalker.
Just have a hangover. You'll be fine.
Just have a hangover. It'll be wonderful.
Yeah. Drink a Gatorade, get you some coffee, a hermos. I mean, whatever. Get you over at Bloody Mary in the morning. Roll. Grab you a
Whatever.
Stein. Grab you a
See,
Stein. Start drinking.
Hey,
the best way to get rid of a hangover is to drink more.
that's the hair of the dog.
Well, that's exactly what I said. Get up, have a Gatorade, and throw down a Bloody Mary or something. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dreaded Bloody Mary.
or if you pour out half your Gatorade and you put vodka in it, you're always hydrated the entire time you're drinking and still getting toasted.
Little tip,
Jeremy's like,
little tip for our listeners out there: if you're in New Orleans and you've been out drinking on Bourbon Street, and you get up the next morning, you head on down to Daisy Dukes, where it's a greasy spoon downtown. That is bottomless Bloody Marys. Helps with those hangovers. Put a little grease in your belly. Life is
oh,
good.
yeah. Oh,
And just
yeah.
like everybody else, you don't have to go to the bathroom to pee. You just piss in the street.
Well, the problem
Welcome
with
to New
that.
Orleans.
No, it's
New Orleans. I love New
uh,
Orleans. Ready to go
yeah.
back.
Well, next time you go, let me know. We'll go with you.
Well, I think we're planning a trip this next summer. We're gonna go down and visit the sister-in-law, and
Oh, I don't want to visit the sister-in-law. I just want to go to New Orleans.
well, I'll let you know. You guys can fly in, and we'll
Oh,
just party on Bourbon Street.
we'll drive.
Don't want to fly?
I like
Karen,
my freedom.
Karen's not a flyer.
No, we both are. It's just you get there, then you got to deal with rental cars and all the other BS, and I ain't gonna do it.
Fair
So they
enough.
got Uber.
Yeah.
I'm not Ubering it. I'm gonna drive.
Uber
Okay.
and the guy's got a freaking shrunken head and hanging from his mirror. And
Hey, on a bright note, if I drive, then I can Uber while I'm down there.
There you go. You can make a few bucks, pay for all that vacation.
Pay for my gas money back home, right? Well, that's if I
Oh,
ever get my truck fixed. But it looks like the UAW strike's about. I mean, it's ended. They're just waiting for ratification. Which, for listeners that don't know, a month and a half ago, I got some venison on the road, but no parts are available to fix my vehicle. So,
yeah, that's not a good thing. Yeah,
nope.
hopefully they get that all figured out and you can get your truck fixed soon. So, um, quick takeaways from this Germany game. What's your hot take on it? Go, Phil.
Tyreek Hill, one touchdown. That's it, and we'll shut him down.
Do you think McDuffie or Sneed is going to be able to handle him?
I think Snead has the ability, not based on the way he played last week against Denver with all these PIs, but I think we'll have a game plan for Hill. He played for us. We know his playing style. We know his weak points. We have more of an understanding of Hill than probably any other team.
True.
So that's my thought process on Hill. That's why I say I'll give him one touchdown. After that, he's done.
Chico,
well,
hot take.
I don't know that we can. He played for us, right? And they practiced against him, but I don't know that they ever had a live game experience against a receiver like that fast, that good.
Yeah,
I
but
think
we've
it'll be
seen what
interesting.
other teams did to shut him down a couple of games, and
Yeah.
they tout and we can mimic something like that. I hope, but the key to it also, like Gold Jay's probably going to say, is the defense. Is my gut feeling.
Oh yeah. I
Oh, you
agree.
know me so well. Listen, Tyreek Hill ain't going to mean shit when Chris Jones and Charles Amentu and George Karlaftis are coming through that line after what's his name? Tua. With him scrambling, I mean, it's going to be a constant. I can't see him standing in the pocket and waiting for Hill. I mean, not that you have to wait a long period of time to get Tyreek Hill
Yeah.
down the field, but I don't see him having a ton of time to throw the ball. I think the defense is going to interrupt that whole scenario. But once again, I still think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
Just looking at just some Miami stats from last weekend, they beat the Pats 31-17. Hill had 8 catches for 112, and Jalen Waddle had 7 for 121. So
fucking Jalen Waddle, man,
I
and
mean,
they've got another speedster out there. What's the other guy's name?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna have to look.
Durham Smith, maybe Chase
Uh,
Claypool.
well, they went and got Chase Claypool, but Claypool's still going to try to learn the system. He's not ready. Maybe it's I don't remember. I don't remember who the other one was. Maybe it was Waddle. That it's so damn quick.
Well,
Could
it
be.
won't matter. Hopefully, with the defense pressure. So
Yeah, McDuffie and Snead are going to have their hands full. There's no doubt. There's absolutely no doubt. But I think that um, did 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 New England have any sacks whatsoever? One,
2.
two, just two. Yeah. Once again, I think it's going to be 4 to 6 sacks, and I think yeah. But you know, we're going to have to keep an eye on Jalen Ramsey though too when we're on the offensive side. So that guy's a beast.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh.
Hey,
Interesting game.
I just want it to be a good game. Win or lose, I'm okay with a loss. I'm okay with loss every week as long as we played well, not like what we did in Denver.
Yeah, we got to be competitive and play a good game.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
absolutely.
I don't plan on talking about a loss next week, but again, it can happen.
Hey, any given Sunday. 12 for 19 for 114 yards, and they beat us by 15 points. Fuck me.
I know. Like I said, if you take everything away, the score, the turnovers, and just look at all the other stats, there's no way we lost that game.
Yep.
But you know what? We sucked it up. We sucked. We fielded a big turd on the field, and we move on.
Absolutely.
Well, we'll just shake it off.
Shake it off. Sing it.
So, did you hear that though? I mean, you guys did hear that Denver starts blasting that song as Kansas City's walking out of the game. Rumor has it Taylor's already got her lawyers on it. She is suing Denver for playing her song without permission.
Oh, that would be awesome, wouldn't it?
I don't know how truthful that is, but
I don't think that's possible. I think there's
that's still funny.
Certain copyright laws that say that in that big of an area you can with certain stipulations. But
I'm sure there is. But I just thought it was funny when that came up. I'm like, that would be the dream come true that Taylor Swift sues the Broncos for playing her song.
That would be funny. I get
takes them for a few $1 million, and they have to pay it out of their cap space. So
Travis Kelce puts a second pool in at his mansion.
Oh my God. All right, guys. Anything else you guys want to talk about from this last weekend or the upcoming Germany game?
Oh, get your Steins out.
Get your Steins out. Get your Guinness. Wait, that's
Ireland.
Sorry.
Still drink Guinness though.
So I do have a Kansas City Chiefs Stein. By the
cool.
way.
Are you gonna be drinking out of it come Sunday morning?
Coffee.
It's a wheat web. What is it called, Gunner? Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen, yeah.
Yeah, get out a nice Hefeweizen.
Well, I'm a Hefeweizen gonna go do it.
It's a damn good, tasty beer. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Little German Kolsch action.
Yeah, what was the one that I had? What was the one that I had?
I have no clue. I think I still have one in the fridge.
I'm gonna look and see if I got this picture because I took a picture of one that I drank, and it was absolutely delicious. I'm good. Oh, there it is right there. It is called a Krabby Kolsch.
Yeah, it's Kolsch.
Yeah. It was absolutely delicious, and I recommend it if you can find it. It's from the Cooked Crab Brewing Company.
Cook Crab Brewing Company. Okay.
Um,
So,
by the
so I
way,
know
I was a doctor today, just so you know.
to deliver a baby on the way home or what?
No, I mean, I did a couple of pap smears, but um, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Golden J.
Happy
OB.
how happy Halloween. As we record this, today is Halloween.
Yeah.
I did dress up as one of the offices. We're dressing up as one of the doctors, and they hooked me up with the lab coat, and I got all dressed up and went in as my doctor. It's my doctor. That's why they asked me if I wanted to do it. And
Oh, okay.
I have pictures of me standing next to him as we're both typing on our laptops and shit.
So the question is, did you actually have an appointment today or no?
No, but he told me he was going home and I could just take over.
Oh, that's funny. I like it.
I love my doctor, and he's retiring at the end of November, and I am so bummed. And to be able to be a part of that was pretty awesome. So
pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I do have one thing to say. We haven't done this in a while. I think we forgot about it maybe this entire season.
What, a to-do list?
Homework. So my homework for this week is to find a German beer that I will drink on Sunday during the game. That's my homework, and I'll take a picture of it.
Well, I don't have to go far. I have German beer in my refrigerator, so I will be I will be drinking that on Sunday morning. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna drink it as the game's on.
Okay.
Send a little luck. You want one, Gunner? I've got a 4-pack.
No, maybe.
Make him go get his own. I got to go get mine.
my homework's gonna be to live through my first 2 days back at work at the end of the week here. So
that's a good.
You go back Thursday,
Friday. Yep.
How much time did you take off? I don't remember.
I took a week and a half.
Oh, nice.
So,
well, enjoy work. Mine's been hell, so
we'll see.
I don't have any homework.
All right, I'll give you your homework.
My homework is just to relax. I have been busting my ass for the whole month of October with Vamptober and the thriller from Manila in the 80s. I don't even know what the hell that was. Is we did all of our Halloween our Halloween podcasts are all done and over with. And I just need a week just to chill and relax and
get back in the house.
Get back in the it's not going back in the house. I'm gonna start doing all my pods from out here.
Yeah. Suck it up, Buttercup.
It's all good. All right. Well, everybody's got their homework. Make sure it's done. I will be drinking a Hefeweizen on come good old Sunday morning. Brighton.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, I'm Hefeweizen. You like it?
You should try a Hefeweizen. That's what you should look for.
Like I said, I'll go up to Maryville and go to that big liquor store.
The biggin. The biggin.
I think it's called Wise something. I don't go there that often, so
I need to get over there and check that place out.
Yeah, that's when I looked for your whiskey or whatever you asked me to find that wasn't there.
The bootleggers.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds good. Maybe I'll go and have one. Do I have a cold one in the fridge? Can drink that. All right, guys. So let's get on out of here. Thank you for joining me. And hopefully we'll have celebratory phone calls come Sunday morning. So yeah, it'll be wonderful.
About it.
It'll be wonderful. All right, guys. From our little slice of Chiefs Kingdom right here in the great state of Indiana, I just got a question for you guys. How about those Chiefs? Later.
Thank you for listening to the Indiana Chiefs Fans Podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Podbean, any of your favorite podcast sites. Be sure to watch us on YouTube. Just search for the Indiana Chiefs Fans Podcast. Also, check us out on Facebook for any updates on the Chiefs and all of our weekly posts. You can find us at facebook.com/INChiefsFansPod. Finally, go check out our Golden Mojo Entertainment website at goldenmojoent.com. You can find information about your 3 favorite hosts and all the other podcasts in the Golden Mojo Entertainment family. Those podcasts include The Call Guys, Golden Image Podcast, The United States of Paranormal, The Golden 80s Podcast, The Murdnerds, and A Court of Books and Booze. Thank you for tuning in, and how about those Chiefs?